Today we will be replacing sway bar end links on a 2012 Mazda 3. Put the front of the car on jack stands. Chock the back wheels for safety. Loosen your lug nuts before you raise each side of the car. Jack at the pinch point. Forward control arm onto a jack stand for safety. The 5mm socketable Allen will fit within the anti-rotation nut. Otherwise, you'll need vice grips. A ratcheting 14mm will fit around and on the nut itself, making it easy to remove without having to take the wrench off multiple times. You can pick up both tools with the link in the description below. So we'll start by going counterclockwise on the nut while holding the Allen to anti-rotate. And we actually use a breaker bar and a 14mm socket to get this thing started. And as long as the center doesn't spin, you could use the ratcheting box to remove the nut. Take the ABS fitting that was also bolted and put it off to the side so that you don't bend the ABS cable. Now you can't remove this. I recommend turning the steering wheel and jacking the entire strut to perfectly align this hole and allow for easy removal of the top. Bottom, the scenario is very similar. You'll use your 14mm around the head of the nut, and then, if necessary, anti-rotate the center of the bolt that attaches to the sway bar end link. The bolt again uses a 5mm Allen. Unscrew, and you should be able to pull the entire piece out. Hard to reach spot, but the flatness of the ratcheting 14 and the anti-rotation effect of the 5mm allows you to quickly and easily remove the nut. So that's what we're doing right now on the bottom before we jack this entire strut linkage up for easy removal. So here comes the nut. We broke it once again with a socket. Now the nut's completely removed. Take off the 5mm Allen. The lock nut just came right off. For the inner ball joint, we actually cupped it with the jack. This starting to line up as we jack up so that the socketable Allen piece could be easily removed. Comes right out. Bottom piece could also come right out. Here's the socketable Allen, 5mm. These are OEM. They don't look too bad, but I don't know if there's any real grease or dampening fluid inside the link anymore. And these are about 115,000 miles, so it's kind of a preventative move. See that there's a dedicated wrenching surface here, a new lock nut, and a Zerk fitting on the side. Flat fitting for wrenching, a greasable Zerk fitting on each side of the link, and a new lock nut. Either side is identical. So we'll remove our lock nut. Now we'll realign our ABS linkage. Install the new lock nut. So we have our locking wrench installed, and we have a 15mm socket. No Allen necessary for the new Moog part. And we can start it, and we won't even need to anti-rotate. On the right side, you can see we have our locking adjustable wrench on the wrenching flat, and then that's going to do the anti-rotation. And then on the far end, we have our 15mm socket. It's just a standard Zerk fitting. It comes pre-greased, but I would recommend filling until the grease comes out. We'll replace everything in the order that we installed it, and then re-torque. Torques are in the link below. We'll reattach our wheel, lower the car, and re-torque our lug nuts to 80 foot-pounds. Thanks for watching, and if you like this video, please subscribe.